Welcome back, Puzzle Solving Brigade. This is Let's Play Hexcells. So, we're on World 2. Very fancy World 2, and we've already completely screwed up on one of the levels. As you can see, 2-1 is looking very flat and unshiny, unlike all the other levels we've done. I've done. I can't blame you for screwing up. This guy, he's just as flat as can be. Not shiny one bit. We're just gonna have to live with that forever. That's all. Keeping that in mind, let's go into 2-3 and not screw up. Oh jeez. That's a huge puzzle. Dare say the biggest one yet. So, zeros are great. Zeros are fantastic. Let's just go ahead and finish off that 0. Shall we? This 2. You know how to deal with those 2s. Their bracketiness. We know their number. Alright, somewhat confusingly, a little note here about how lines and brackets work for the outside numbers. These big white spaces, yeah, you can pretty much ignore those always in terms of adjacency and having to be a disadjacency. I don't know, there's not disjoint. Adjacency and disjoint, both great words. So, right. White space, ignore for adjacency and disjointedness. They don't matter one bit. So, we know that can't have one blue guy next to this because there's only 2 in the row. They just can't go next to each other. They don't like each other that much. Not one bit. Okay, and I guess counterintuitively, I know I just said to ignore the white space for the outside numbers, but it does count for the numbers on the hexes. So we know that of these 3, only 2 of them can be we only need to consider these 3. For this 2 guy right in the center. We do not need to consider this guy way at the top, even though they're right next to each other from a ignoring white space point of view. So, got that all. Numbers on the hexes, white space counts. Numbers not on hexes, white space does not count. Now that we've gotten that all sorted out, let's continue in some fashion. That would allow us to solve this. Okay, so 8. 8's a huge number. How many X's are on this line? 1, 2, 5, 9. That is almost enough. Almost. Which means that we can't really do anything with it. Which is unfortunate. It really is. This 2, though, means that has to be black. No, that's 1 off. That was so close. Being able to solve something. So close. Oh, here we go. This 2's done. We know exactly what he's all about. Gives us 3 more hexes. Make that 4. And there are so many spots for that last blue hex on that line. So many. It's the trouble with these big ones. When you got numbers on the outside for the small ones, there's usually, the lines aren't too long, so you can figure stuff out fairly easily. Big ones though, the line numbers are moderately less helpful, just because you've got, I don't know, let's see, this 4. You got 10. You got 10 spots to put 4. Good luck trying to figure that out. Just can't be done. Nope. Okay. Gotta buckle down here. I'm feeling a little lost, I have to admit. Oh, here we go. This is deceiving. It's 5. There's only 5 spots for that 5. Let's go ahead and fill her out. Of course, even blues are handy, but they're not as handy as blacks. I mean, I know you're trying to figure out what all the blues are. That's the goal of the game. But really, blues aren't all they're cracked up to be. It's what's not in the puzzle that really helps you out. What I'm trying to say here is the blues are ungrateful. We're trying to figure out where they go, and they do not help us one bit. Those of you who dispute that claim, I don't care. This is my video. I don't care. We don't want your fancy logic here. Except if it helps us solve puzzles. Then we do want it. We want it a lot. So we need it. I need it. Oh hey. Now we've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still, that 8's so close, and yet so far away. So far away. Oh yeah, here we go. Sometimes when you're feeling stuck, basically, best thing to do is just start looking at, going through all the numbers, seeing what's fulfilled, what can be fulfilled, can't, and what already is. So this 2, for instance, he's already done. I didn't even realize that. Look, a 0 and a 1, both of those are extremely helpful. Just tons of 0s and 1s over here. Alright, that's handy. Keep going. But that's black, because there has to be a 1 down here. Following the hexagon trail. That's like one half of the puzzle done. We're already there. But we've hit a little bit of a block in the process. Like I said, that's how this game goes. You figure one thing out, you get a ton of hexes, and then you're kind of stuck while you're looking for your next big breakthrough. We had a 2 help us out last time. Why don't we take a look at all those? Oh, this 3 could be fulfilled. Needs 2 more, and there's only 2 spots to put them. Lucky for us. Gives us most. No, it gives us all of the center. That 1. Doesn't give us the 8 yet, though. I'm waiting for that 8. Let's give us this line. Does give us this too. Can't put one over here, otherwise there'd be no spot to put the... no spot for a second adjacent one. We get another chunk of the puzzle out. Fantastic. It's always good news. All progress is good progress, as they say. Oh hey, that has already fulfilled, as is this guy, which gives us this bottom chunk. We're getting very close here. You can almost figure this out. Only that one was already black. If that's what this game boils down to. Frustration and wishful thinking. It's basically the game in a nutshell. Basically all puzzle games in a nutshell. What about these ones? I got a feeling about these ones. Probably not a good feeling, but I'm not sure yet. No, these ones are useless. They're completely useless. Why did I even bother looking at them? It's already done. It's close to being done. Need 3 more in that line. Oh, hey. This 4 is done. It's 2 more, and there's only 2 more spots. Which helps us out. Thanks for doing me a solid. A big chunk of blue right there. Where to next? Okay, we know there's one blue in these 2 hexes. Kind of helps us with the 4. Kind of. Well, here, oh geez, this... I'm not even gonna count how many numbers we'd need to be able to figure something out, but... for instance, this was black. That would mean that that guy, this guy are blue, which would mean that the entire line is done. So there couldn't be any blue over here. Not one bit, which cannot be allowed. So you need at least 1 blue over here, otherwise you can't finish off the 2s. It's handy, so this cannot be black. Hooray. Means that both of those are done. Let's keep going. That's the entire left side. Just one teensy tiny little piece left. One teensy bit. Somehow I don't feel like I've figured out. Feels like a little Pandora's box over here. Might just have to brute force it. You know we have just... Oh, here we go. You can use the 4 and the 2-2s to figure this out. No, there can only be one blue among these 3. If it was this left guy, that would mean the other 2 are black, blocking this 2 out of its required 2 blues. So this cannot be blue before it's black. And through the same process, we can discount this right one from being blue as well. Otherwise, this left 2 can't be fulfilled. Leaves only one possibility. I think that just gets us the rest. Rest of everything. There we go. 49 whole hexes. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, that's interesting. Like a little island map, an archipelago of sorts, a puzzle archipelago. Okay, where to start? Okay. There's 5 in this line, 3 to go in them. Check out the 2 most extreme positions, because it's adjacent, which tells you a lot. So these 3 or these 3, either of the extreme positions, that's filled. Good to know. Can do a similar process with the 6. That's 6 in 9 hexes. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these middle 3 must be filled. That 2 doesn't want anything by this 1 blue. Which gives us most of the island, I believe. At least a decent chunk of it. That one's done. Can tell you right now, all of these little guys are either going to be blue or they're going to be 0. Can tell you that with like 95% certainty. 5 in that line. 5 spots for them. It's good to know. Very good indeed. What else can you tell us, map? We are trying to find path your pattern. One problem with Hexcells, and it's like Hexcells and cross cells and square cells and all the cell games, cells is unlike Picross, which is a very good puzzle. Hey, go away, important updates. No one cares about you. Where was I? Oh yes, Picross, because it's great, always has a picture you're solving for. These, it's random. No pretty pictures for us. I mean, we're puzzle solvers, we're in it for the puzzle, but sometimes it's just nice to be rewarded with a nice little picture in the end. That's so much to ask. Felt like I was on a roll there. And now I feel very, very stuck. Problem is, I'm just so used to using... I'm a number on Hexcell kind of guy. As I think I've stated before. Just no good at using these outside numbers. That's kind of all they give you to work with on this one. Okay, we gotta buckle down. Where I think this island's the key. That's where we're gonna get everything we ever dreamed of. So let's look at this 3, for instance. only needs one more. Either be the top or the left. If it's the top, so it's a lot of information about this too here, but doesn't lead to any glaring inconsistencies. Means it's a possibility. Look at the other guy. The other guy's blue. That means that this black cannot be a blue. Also doesn't lead to anything? Wait. Backtrack. This top one's a blue. That's a blue. It means that this very top one has to be a black. No, that doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't lead to anything. It's a dead end. I tell ya. Come on, there has to be something here. Couldn't just make an impossible puzzle, could they? That does feel like what we're looking at here. So far as I can tell. Which means we just gotta start trying stuff. Okay, this is probably gonna be incomprehensible, but I'm just gonna try and finish. It's this 3. This 3 needs one more. We're just gonna have to follow each path to its conclusion. At the end of each path is either gonna be it can work or it can't work. Either would be okay. So let's say that this top one is it. It's the blue guy. That means that this one's black. Means that this has to be blue. Also means that that has to be black. Means that has to be blue. Kind of liking this path. I'm pretty close to just guessing on it. I don't want to, but it is a very real possibility. Let's see if we can go pretty far without reaching an inconsistency on this top one. Let's see. The same is true. The left one's blue. So if the left one's blue, you can't tell much from that immediately, but it does mean that the top is black. It means this guy's black. This guy's blue. That's black. Those two are blue. Following along with me here? Good. Wanted to make sure you're not lost or anything. Means that's blue. These two are black. That's blue. That's blue, but we already knew that. Wait. Aha! I've got it. This top one has to be the blue. Because, okay, this is gonna be kind of hard to show. But I'll try. For entertainment purposes. So imagine this left one's blue. It means we know this is black. This top hex is black. So the 3's filled. In our hypothetical case. It means that this has to be blue to fulfill the 2. It means that this guy has to be blue to fill this 3, which all have to be adjacent to each other. It means that these 2 are black, which gives only 2 spots for this 3, these 2. Because the 6 says they all have to be in a line, adjacent. This guy has to be blue. And this guy is black because of... Wait. Oh, did I screw up? I might have screwed up. Oh, yeah. I'll be the first to admit it. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up. There's just no way around it. And I think that just leaves us with the guess. Alright, which do I feel better about? It's gotta be the top one. Don't you think? I have a good feeling about it, so we're gonna go with the top. Game, do you reward me for my leap of faith? No, you don't. You hate me. You hate everything I represent. That I would ever imagine I could try to solve this puzzle by making a guess. Well, the joke's on you. Because I did just solve this puzzle making a guess. You told me that this is black now. Means that's black. That's... Wait. Whoops. Oh, did I just... I completely screwed up. Wow. I did not look hard enough at these numbers. We already knew that these 2 were here, so that had to be black. Just goes to show that you gotta look at all the numbers. Otherwise, it's just no good. Well, I'm gonna be paranoid. I missed something super obvious. That's blue. That's blue. These 2 are black. These 2 are blue. That's blue. That's black. That's blue. Black. Well, very least. At least I get to solve the rest of the puzzle. Small consolation. But we did miss out on a hex. We didn't get the 9th one. And so it is on that very sad heart that we're closing out tonight. Thanks for sticking with me. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.